What's up YouTube? This is StephenWorldwide. I'm doing a walk and talk video just about motivation for learning languages. I'm pretty excited because I'm using the Duolingo app to learn basic Japanese, the basic Japanese alphabet and vocabulary. And it's really only helpful for my reading skills and my listening skills and my comprehension, and just to get comfortable with the Japanese language. And every day, you set a goal in the beginning to spend 5 or 15 minutes or a half an hour on the app every day. And I set it to the full one. It's about a half an hour. It's about a half an hour of studying every day. If you do it quickly, you can get through it in maybe 15 minutes. And I just passed, actually it's 31 days straight. So they keep track of your streak, and it's been 31 days. And I can't believe that it's been over a month that I've been using this app since I started. And although I can't really, I don't have a lot of speaking skills, and there's a lot of skills in Japanese that I can't do yet, I don't think about that. I think about how far I've come in a month, and I look back to when I started, I couldn't do anything. And what I can do now is amazing compared to that. So I just wanted to relay this message to people who are studying languages, just to remember a couple things to help your success. Always remember your goal. Remember why you're learning the language. And if you don't have a goal, if you don't have a picture of yourself speaking fluently and reasons why you're spending so much time learning a language, it's going to be harder to stay motivated. Maybe you just enjoy the language and you enjoy studying, and that's enough. That's great. I'm not like that. I don't love studying and I don't love the language. I'm doing it because I'm going to be here for a long time, and in the future, a lot of opportunities will be open to me if I speak fluently. So that's why I live here, and I want to be able to speak the language to open more doors for me. Another thing you have to remember is this: don't get discouraged when your language skills are not as good as native speakers. Because a lot of my students want to speak English as well as I can. And they're probably not going to. And the most important thing is that you can be understood by other people. So even if you have an accent, even if you don't speak fluently like a native speaker, that's okay. As long as you're understood, that's what's the most important thing. So don't get frustrated if your language skills are not perfect. Don't compare yourself to people that are much better than you if it discourages you. If you want to look at other people, look at the people that are further behind you in the path. Look at people that don't have the skills you have, and that can motivate you because you used to be there, and that's a clear sign that you're further along on your language learning journey. If you want to look at people that speak better than you, compare yourself to apples and apples. Compare yourself to other learners of that language, other foreigners that are learning that language, and where do you rank up against them, especially how long you've both been studying. And that can be good motivation for you if you want to do it that way. But don't get discouraged by people that are better. Use people that are better as a way to motivate you to get better and to show you that it's possible. Because there's always people that are going to work harder than you, and then there's going to be people that don't work as hard as you. There's going to be people that are smarter than you, and people that are not as smart as you. There's going to always be people above and below you. So use that as a positive reinforcement and use that as motivation to continue. So my Korean skills are pretty good. I studied pretty hard my first 2 years in Korea. After that, I didn't really study because my schedule got so busy I didn't make time for it. But I learned a lot of Korean just on the street and organically with my friends and stuff like that. And that is so much better than many other foreigners that live in Korea. And of course, you'll always see Koreans. I mean, you'll see foreigners on TV, or you'll meet foreigners in public that speak Korean almost fluently. And I just think to myself, man, that would be great to speak that as well as those guys do. Now I'm in Japan, and I just got here a month ago. And I can see myself in a few years speaking really well in Japanese if I keep it up. And I have to keep my motivation going and find new ways to get excited by it. I watched a Japanese movie the other night on YouTube with subtitles, where I would pause it and then rewind it and listen to how the intonation and how they say things. And the movie was kind of boring, but I need to do more of that because I actually kind of enjoy learning that way. And eventually I got to get to the speaking part, which is a difficult part where you're stuck and you have to speak Japanese. So I want to get into some kind of language learning class that forces me into those situations where I can get critiqued for my Japanese, or do that at language exchanges. So keep your motivation going. Use other learners as motivation, whether they're better than you or whether their skills are under yours. And don't give up. Keep it going. It's for a good cause. It's for your goal. It's for your dream. So I wish you a lot of success. And tell me about it in the comments if you're studying languages and if anything I said gives you a little bit of motivation to do better. Hope so. Thanks for watching my video. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe and click the bell so that you can get updates. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.